This is my first sighting of the Mvula male. Oh, and he's just in picture perfect position. So I have to snap a few shots, I'm afraid, guys. So I apologize for the camera clicking on the other mic.
I'll get one.
Just hang on, we're busy repositioning the camera. So, just imagine we were sitting 5 minutes ago watching those hippos, and he could have just snuck in because we wouldn't have been able to see this little inlet from where we were sitting.
This is the first Mvula sighting.
First Mvula sighting, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice leopard, eh? Very relaxed leopard.
And then I got some information about all the animals here, guys, so I'm going to have a quick look at my leopard notes.
Can I help you on the leopard?
I would really appreciate that, yes please.
What do you want to know?
Is he the dominant male for this?
Yeah, he's the dominant male, and he's Karula's second husband. The first husband was a leopard called Jambula Jordan.
Okay.
The second husband was Mvula.
Mvula? Oh, nice light.
So it's Quarantine and Kunyuma is his offspring.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've met Quarantine and
I haven't yet, so I've only been here for about 10 days so far, so I've only seen Karula.
Males, but it's his sons.
Oh.
So yeah, he's a dominant male for a couple of years now.
Nice big dewlap. I hope he walks around towards us. So interesting enough, when we were following those lion tracks, the lions drank in the exact same spot as him.
Really?
Yeah, and they also played along here before they crossed across. It must have been much earlier this morning.
That's nice.
You guys still got a visual?
No.
I think, yeah. I'm going to shoot rounds in case he comes up onto the road.
Yeah, we know that.
Oh, I'll definitely get hold of you
The
then.
female.
Yeah. No, it's always quite interesting coming into a new area because I used to be in Southern Sands, so
Okay.
very new leopards for us.
Nice. Going around.
Yep. Make sure. How are we there, Alex at the back? We're not going to go swimming. Good. So there we go. The man I was speaking to is one of the landowners in the area. So he's been coming here for many, many years and has a really good idea of all the animals. So it's always nice to meet people like that who've spent an inordinate amount of time in an area. Oh, in my hat it's getting bright again. So let's, I think he was going to come up just on the other side of this little dip. He's drinking here, so keep your eyes open, Alex. He could be right next to us. Was he decided? You got him? Yeah, you would have come around the back. Let's just have a quick squiz in here. Maybe a little bit further. Judging, you wouldn't want to get his feet wet. You can hear it sounds like an alarm call from a little bird up ahead. That could be because they've seen him. Nearly put Alex into a very painful thorn tree there in my reverse. It would have been quite funny. We would have heard squealing cameraman. Yeah. Good morning, Jennifer from New York. Jennifer would like to know what camera gear at the moment I'm using. I'm using a Canon 7D with a 100 to 400 lens. I think he might have actually just stopped to sleep in the shade here. I'm just going to try have a look. This is where he was drinking, unless he... I'm just going to try slide a little bit further forward. Can you see anyone down there? Nothing. Yeah, he's down here. Is he sleeping down here? Oh, he's sleeping literally, just lying down, literally just below us.
We can't get a camera shot.
We can't get a camera shot. He's literally like 3 meters below us. I'm going to try to find a way to get down.
He's down here.
We need to get down into the drainage. He's sleeping up against this bank. We can just see the top of his head. You can't get through. There's a log that's blocking the top end of the dam. So we need to sort of get into this drainage line somewhere.
From there would be a nice shot from the trees.
Yeah, I thought I saw a spot a little bit further up where we can try. But we can't get down here. Oh, bless you. Okay.
Can we get to the tree maybe? Get a shot from there.
Where? That tree? Yeah, we're going to try now. Let's hopefully don't fall down the hill. Everyone holding on. Yep, that's it.
Good call.
Yeah, I thought he might do that because it's getting a bit warm now. He's decided to find a nice shady spot. And also the sand there is going to be a bit cool because it's damp from next to the dam. So a very good spot for a leopard to have a schmooze. And I think I saw a way to get in a little bit higher up. So we will definitely try that now.
Brent and try coming.
Go ahead.
I got someone off here at the dam.
Okay, copy, thanks. Also that Mvula is basically just lying up underneath that clay shelf right below. There's no access from where we were now. We can just catch top of his head from above. This is the joy of our filming vehicles because they...
You're going to make your way through there?
I thought I saw a spot a little bit further that side. And it looks like there's old tracks going through there as well.
Okay.
Let's just have a look.
You're going to clear the way for us?
I'll do so. Okay, watch out, Alex. Okay, so hold on guys, we'll be there in a few seconds. Joys of a short wheelbase as well. Yeah. Thought I saw a way to get through here. Hopefully it's not too steep. It looks okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, and we got some elephants down at the dam as well, guys. Yeah. So here we've got leopard and elephant. But the eddies are moving just out of shot, so we're gonna just... There we go. See, he's gone and chosen a really nice piece of damp soil. It's a very good spot for a leopard to relax. Okay, let me just have a quick look through here. Mvula. Okay, so I've got the notes on the Mvula. Mvula means water or rain. Wow! According to this information, he was born in Lion Sands, which is way in the south of the reserve, very, very far from here. Go ahead.
I got a visual from that side.
FM 55 lying in the sand.
Yeah, copy. And the road right down there is not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. So he's also, it's also supposed to be, as far as the notes here go, that he is the father of Quarantine and Kunyuma. It's quite interesting how people often say that this leopard's definitely the father. Sorry guys, just 1 second. So a lot of people assume that this male leopard, because the female's territory will fall in the core of his territory, is the father of her last litter or current litter. But it's very, very difficult to prove that without genetic tests from the male, the female, and the cubs. Because what happens is female leopards will often move out of their territory and well out of their territory to mate. And in doing this, they mate with lots of different males, up to 3 or 4, sometimes 5. And the reason they do this is to sort of convince all the dominant male leopards in the area that the babies are theirs. And it's sort of a defense strategy to having cubs killed by other leopards, even though that still does happen. So, but probably because he is the core male in her territory, it's quite likely that the cubs are possibly his, but it's not always 100%. He's been on the move for quite a while. It looks like he has had a feed quite recently. Oh, Alex, if you just come out of the leopard for a second and pan along this dead log that's next to his head, and right towards the end, in the water, there's a terrapin. Looks like he's trying to dig his way out there. There we go. I wonder what he's doing. Almost looks like he might be stuck in the mud a little bit. And Mvula is showing very little interest in the terrapin. Confirm from us, Andrew. Yeah, we are in a drainage line, and that could be the issue. What I'll do is I'll try reposition a little bit higher up the drainage line wall, so if there is a possibility of getting a slightly stronger signal. Okay guys, so apparently we've got a bit of a jumpy signal. We are quite low in the bottom of a drainage line. So what I'm going to do is just move a little quickly and try to position ourselves a bit higher. So hopefully it helps with our signal issues. Yeah, we're getting signal issues. Andrew, is that a bit better? I copy out. It's about the highest I can go. Oh, that's good news. I just got a report from Andrew that our signal, just for that little light, we've gone up about a meter, has increased by 2 or 3 bars. So that's very good. So hopefully you guys at home are getting a much better picture. So guys, if you have any questions, please send them in on Twitter to #SafariLive or questions at wildearth.tv.
Check. Standing by.
What's happening there with it?
He's gone flat in the drainage line on the eastern side of.
I wonder what he's seen. We can't see what he's seeing because where we are at the moment, but there might be something down at the dam that he spotted. Well, that's an interesting little fact from our notes on Mvula. He's thought to be one of the 5 biggest leopards in weight and body size in the whole Sabi Sands. Oh, okay, is that what he saw? Okay, I just heard from Craig in the other vehicle that what he lifted his head up to look at was a buffalo actually crossing the dam through the water, and all we can see here is ripples coming towards us, and we've got a spike thorn in our way. Cheers. So, we're now all by ourselves with the leopard. I'm going to try edge a tiny bit back, hopefully we don't lose any signal, just so we get his face out from behind that branch. There. Is that good for you, Alex? Guys, please remember any questions on Twitter at #SafariLive or by email at questions@wildearth.tv. I think it might be quite interesting to just sit here for a while, because the buffalo might move this way and actually sort of chase him off.
Station's leaving the lock of this motoring with Mvula, with Brent and Alex. He's flat cat on the eastern side of Mvula Dam in the drainage, station 2.
Also in my notes on Mvula here, apart from being thought to be one of the 5 biggest leopards in the Sabi Sands, he also has one of the largest territories for a male leopard. So he's quite an impressive boy. So he was born in, according to this, in 2005. So make him 10 this year. Amazing how supple these animals are.
Okay, copy. Yeah, I'm going to stop at the junction, check that line for coffee, and then I will make my way back to the side. Alright.
Oh, it's lovely when the light catches his eye. He's watching that. Oh, there's an elephant right here, guys. So if you pan out quickly, Alex, we've actually got an elephant who snuck into the water right in front of us. So, how's this? We've got an elephant right there. It might be quite interesting. If he comes this way, it's just a young bull. I don't think he's seen the leopard. Otherwise, I'm sure he would chase him just for fun. It's amazing how quietly an elephant can come in. No, he's going to walk off. He didn't notice Mvula lying in the shade there. It'll be quite interesting, maybe. I'm just trying to see where the wind's coming from. Or if he catches his scent, he could come down. Scott coming. Okay, copy. This animal, so if you do come back towards this area, you're more than welcome to join. So there's that big dewlap. It's always a very good sign of a big adult male. You know, I've got a sneaky suspicion he might move again a little bit. Well, he's... Oh, there we go. I think he might change sleeping spots. But it's a little bit exposed here for him to spend the whole day. And especially that elephant wandering around, it's actually gone up above him. Oh no, he's down again. But he might move into further up the drainage line or into somewhere a little bit thicker. A little bit later. But this area around... Oh, he's gone flat.
Move up again a bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to move back up our hill a little bit. So he's not behind that little stalk of grass. I wonder where that Ellie went. He wandered off in here. It's quite I'm talking about how far he had come from earlier, and he's come from the southern Sabi Sands, right near the Kruger Gate at sort of one of the main entrances into the Kruger National Park. So I'm guessing it's probably, as the crow flies, around 35-40 kilometers from here. But male leopards, when they disperse, are capable of incredible distances. There's a wonderful organization called Panthera, who basically focuses on the study of all cats, actually. But they've got a few projects in different parts of Africa on leopards, and one is in northern Zululand. And generally, most research on leopards been done on females because they're much easier to find and their territories are much smaller. And also, if you collar a female cub, or a young female leopard, she's unlikely to move too far from her natal territory. But with the males, they disperse often very big distances. So up until recently, no one's really sort of studied the movements or the dispersal habits of leopard. So what they did is they collared 2 dispersal males in northern Zululand, and to see where they went. And 2 of these males made incredible journeys. One went from northern Zululand all the way to the southern Kruger National Park. That's around 400 kilometers that male dispersed. And the other went south. From there all the way through populated areas, farming areas, and then settled in the rural areas in the mountains about 250 kilometers south of where he was born. And I suppose that's very important in terms of genetics to stop the inbreeding. Scotty, do you want me to do an audio link over to you? We're very, very privileged to be able to spend the time we do with these animals. Okay, well, Mvula's fast asleep. We're going to cross to Scott. It seems like they've managed to sort out some of their technical issues and see what Scott's got in the west of the road.